Hey, my mates. Okay, cool. So back to work this week. Great. We'll chat about the stats, but we need to collect stats if we can really dial it in. So I just want you getting that habit first anyway, and just kind of getting to use it. And then you might say, okay, well, you know, functionally it's not quite working for me. Can we change it up a little bit? Or you go, right, I love it. It's cool. We'll check those stats, right? But we need a good 4 rounds before we start noticing any trends. So we keep working on our same stuff for now, right? So where we at? Obviously, neater backswing in terms of lateral height control, okay? Much neater setup, okay? Particularly in terms of grip and face alignment, okay? And then obviously from there, we're trying to control that height as we turn through. Okay, we're leaving that for now. Okay, we're still going to set everything up, okay? And it is going well. Okay, so warm up is just going to be feet together, okay? Start off slowly, build it up. Okay, as you get through them, all right, start off really slow, controlled. Feel any moving parts. Obviously, you don't want many. Okay, and then you can always start building it up. A little longer, a little faster. Okay, at some point, doesn't have to be yet. Okay, but you should be able to hit kind of almost your full distance. Okay, almost your full distance, keeping your balance with your feet together. Okay, so that's kind of the idea, just build it up like that, right? Okay, and the second part of the one, we're just going back to a little drill we used to use end of last season. It really helped the iron play. Okay, and this little punch drill. Okay, so once you kind of warmed up feet together, everything's balanced, moving. Okay, then we're just going to hit a few little punch 9-9s. Okay. So again, quite a narrow stance, not feet together, but narrow stance, right? And just punch and hold that follow through off. Really flight them down, and obviously check where those divots are. Okay, so just remember when you're punching, okay, if you overdo the punch, the swing circle narrows a little bit, which means the club's going to get there slightly different plane and time. Okay, so that can mean the face a little bit open. Now, don't hood the face or have a strong grip to counter that. You've got to make sure your body's opening up nicely. Doesn't have to rip open, obviously, but make sure the hips and body are opening up nicely, and you're essentially holding off rather than punching, if I can say that. So let's call it hold off 9-9s, right? It's quite a narrow stance. Hold the follow through off, take a nice divot, and really flight that 9-9 down. And same sort of thing, like 3/4 to start. Okay, and then as you're doing well, build speed. Now, when you build speed, it's hard to keep the 9-9 down. So it's going to force you to really get the handle forward and that chest moving over the golf ball. Okay, so a little knockdown. 9-9s is the second part. Hold off, knockdown 9-9s. Obviously, check those divots, yeah? Okay, and then into the swing work. Okay, we've got to stick with ball drag at the moment. Okay. See how you feel, but do some with a stop and some without. All right. Now, basically, as we ball drag, everything must stay still. All right. So watch any head movements or lateral movements or weight shift. Okay. Make sure it's only club. Turn your shoulders to finish. Okay, and obviously make a nice balanced strike. Okay. All right. And then second part of the drill. Second part of your swing work, okay, drill number 2. All right, we go back to focusing on that right leg. So things are getting better and better and better. Okay, but I still think that right leg is straightening up and activate, kind of messing your balance points up still a little bit. Okay, so we're just going to try and basically turn and keep the knee flex. Okay, the best way to think about it, okay, is to feel like your knee's touching something. All right, and just make a full backswing without that kneecap moving. So the kneecap mustn't move away from whatever it's touching. Okay, so full backswing. Do not let the kneecap move, the right kneecap. Okay, obviously it's taking weight, yeah? All right, okay, so full swing. I don't know if I can do this. Let's have a look. There we go. Okay, that's the swing work. Send me some videos. Obviously we'll adapt accordingly. Work really hard on that right hand and grip at impact. I'm exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. None of this. Work really hard on that face in the setup. Okay, that face and that grip Don't get hooded. Don't get closed. Square that face. Get that right hand on top. Don't be scared to go a little too far. Hit some weak fades. Okay, and then we go, oh, no, cool, no, that's too far, let's go back. Okay, but that's the work for the week. Thank you as always. I'll talk to you during the week, mate.